Hello, this is the Roach Therosia, and I am here with a brand new build challenge. This challenge I came up with just playing around. I have randomized a seed so that I can do this challenge. That's part of it. And I used a method to randomize the seed that I might be sharing with you guys later. But for right now, this is the seed that I got. And the challenge for the build is that I have to build in a certain location that was also randomized. So I randomized some coordinates for on the map. So because I randomized coordinates, I need to show coordinates. So I've got coordinates on so that I can see where I'm going. I usually play with coordinates on anyway. But for this, because I'm doing a build challenge, and because the challenging part is that I have to go to the specific coordinates and actually do my first full-on build. So I can build gardens, I can build little things before I build here, but this is the first structure, so I can't build a home or anything resembling a home or anything like that until I have built at the coordinates that I have randomized for this one. And the coordinates for this one is negative 548, 74, 250, and 258. So those are the coordinates that I will be building at. And there are a few other rules, like before I actually do my build, I have to have a renewable food source. I have to have so let's go ahead and create. I have to have a renewable source of wood as well, so a tree farm. And I do start with a bonus chest. I don't know why I'm in that view. Or with this skin. I don't want Steve. So let's go ahead and change those things real quick. Normally I would have had this already changed, but apparently I didn't do that. Alright, so there we go. Got Harold Iron Fist out here. He's going to be my skin. Okay, and we need that torch. Okay, got that torch. That was my son, Caden. Shh. So he just came in, and there might be some background noise. I've got my kids here, my wife's here, but I have been wanting to get the recording done for my channel for a while, and one of the things that has really been getting in the way of me actually getting it done, actually getting the recording done, is that my family always seems to be somewhere. There's always someone up, someone getting in the way of me actually getting this done. So I am going to get it done. We didn't really go over what was in the bonus chest. So yeah, there are specific things that I have to do in order to accomplish the build challenge properly. If you're wondering, I have marked down where my start location is. Not only that, but I'm recording it so I can actually go back and find out where my start location is. I would highly recommend, whenever you play Minecraft, actually marking down where your start location is. And if you move to another place, mark down that location as well. That's one of the reasons that coordinates are so useful. That way, if you die, you actually have a way to find where you were. That is, if you mark down coordinates. I don't always very well, and that's one of the reasons that I end up dying and losing my place. And it's probably one of the biggest reasons that I lose where I was. This one I shouldn't have that problem because I should know exactly which coordinates I'm going to, and I have marked down my start location coordinates. So, although that's where I'd start again if I did die, is at my start location anyway, so I really don't have to mark them down. But a lot of the time when I mark my start location, I actually put an SL in the dirt or somewhere over there. Because I didn't do that this time, I probably should remind myself to get a little bit of dirt, because that is always useful. In fact, I'll just dig some dirt right here. So we're going to need several different resources to get this started, and at the start, of course, you need some wood, and I got the wood. I also was getting tree saplings because, like I said earlier, I need to be able to start me a tree farm. If I'm starting a tree farm, then I want to have as much variety in the type of trees that I get as possible. And the easiest way to do that is to cut down a few trees and and break the leaves so that I can get a few trees. I don't need a lot of trees of any one kind because they'll end up growing into more and more different types of trees. So, yeah. With the build challenge, like I said, there's several things that I got to do, and one of those is a tree farm, and one of those is a regular farm for food. Now, this could be an animal farm, but most likely, any animal farm pretty well has to be accompanied. Let's kill this spider. Oh, there's two of them. There's probably a spider spawner right down in here somewhere. Well, at least there is potential for that, but because we don't know for sure and we're really just starting, I'm just going to grab a few things of stone and we're going to get out of here. Okay. Yeah, only 4. That's not very many. Oh, we are playing with the experimental features. It is April of 2018. So we're on the Xbox One edition of, well, no, we're playing on the Xbox One, but we're playing on the Bedrock edition. Often around here we just call the Bedrock edition the new Minecraft because it's easier, and people in general are kind of lazy by nature. So we usually call it just the new Minecraft. I play on Xbox One, and I wasn't going to switch over to the new Minecraft, but as time progressed, I was like, oh well, I better at least try it because that's probably where all the updates and everything are going to end up going to eventually. And so I tried it, and I actually like it. I actually like it quite a bit. I think I even like it a little bit better than the Xbox One version. There's a few different features that actually are very nice that they have added. And yes, when they first released it, there was some problems. The menu wasn't all that great. The menu's still not perfect. And yes, the menu for the Xbox One edition was better. But they have improved the accessibility, and I do kind of like having my menu on the same screen. See, so right here, I have the menu on this screen, and I have my inventory right here, and I can actually mess with both of them. So I like having them both together like this. It's really convenient and really easy. Helps out a lot. Like I said, you probably will hear a little bit from my family here and there. Like my son, he came in and said hi, and I didn't really say hi back to him because I was recording, but I think he kind of understands. So what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and we're going to head in the general direction of where we need to go. I just found a pumpkin, and that was awesome. And look, there's some more pumpkins over here, so we'll be able to get plenty of seeds for our garden, since we need that garden anyway before we can start building. Okay, so we're going to grab this pumpkin and this pumpkin. Actually, we'll just grab them all. Might as well. They all stack. It's more than we need, but might as well get them. Okay, so we got that, and I have been gathering some sugar cane. We ought to grab some more sugar cane. So we'll be grabbing more sugar cane as we go. Oh, I grabbed some flowers. I don't really need the flowers, but yeah, well. Maybe they'll come in useful. Actually, I would like I'm just going to throw those out. I don't need that. I'm not going to use that, at least not quick soon, but I might use these. I might use these fairly soon, so we'll get these. These create gray dye, light gray dye, and light gray is what I like for my foundations. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to have a foundation on this structure, this build, because it is at level 74, and that means that it's probably up in the sky. And possibly over the top of ocean. Guess we'll find out once we get there. But so far, so good. We're going across land. We might run into, so we're at negative 200, 120. So we're headed in the right direction. But we'll have to keep going over that way. I'm going to break some of the grass because that way I can get some seeds to use for when I do make my garden. Ooh, and there's a sheep. I'd really like to get some iron and get a sheep sheared. But it might be easier just to kill it. But if you kill it, you only get one wool. And so I always feel gypped when I only get the one wool for killing a sheep. Especially since if you don't kill it and you shear it, then you have the potential to get up to 3 wool, and the sheep is still alive, and once the sheep eats grass, you can get more wool from it. You can shear it again. So since the sheep's right here, we're going to just dig a hole right here, see if we can't get down to the ground, and see if we can't find something. So right now we are low enough for iron, to find iron. I don't know as if we're going to find any though here. What we'll do is we'll get out the pickaxe and we'll dig into the stone a little bit here too. If we were to find iron here, I'd count myself very fortunate. Often you'll be told to never dig straight down when you dig in Minecraft. And this is good advice. But every now and then it's not that big of a deal, especially when you're up this high, to just dig the block right underneath you. As long as you're not digging 60 of them underneath you, you're probably going to be fine. So lava levels, usually you won't find very much lava up here. There is still that potential, and so you could die by digging right underneath you. Actually, it's starting to get dark, so maybe, just maybe, we'll just hang out right here. Especially with that sheep outside, and that way we can keep digging some stone. Maybe we can find some coal and some iron too. So we're gonna go ahead and put that down close to the ground. Right there. Okay. I'm going to put it close to the ground because then it will light up a larger area close to where we're at down here. And see, this is down at 60. This is probably about this is one of the best places to actually look for iron. Actually, a little bit lower might even be better, because then you have the potential of the iron being above you, below you, or on either side of you. So we'll actually dig down just a little bit farther. We kind of need to start digging some stairs though, because we want to be able to get back up out of here after it becomes light again. I'm going to just flip over to the sticks and dig this hole out a little bit. And then, well, at least we did get some dirt. So, okay, we need to lock it up so that the baddies don't get in. Okay, get some dirt out here. Okay, there we go. We got some stairs coming in. So that's good, and we'll stick this stuff up in the top. The dirt can stay down. We'll put it over here though. We can pull the bread out. If we're going to eat something, that's probably the best thing to eat. We can eat the carrots, we can eat the bread, we can cook and eat the fish. We don't want to eat them raw, but we could cook and eat the fish. But I want to be able to plant the carrots, because if you plant them, then they'll grow and make more carrots. The fish is just not cooked yet, so I'm not going to eat that yet. And the bread's readily available. The apples, I like to save apples. I don't really have to, but I like to. As far as the map and looking at the map, we will do that eventually, but right now we're not going to, because we're not out to the location where we're going to be building. I'd like to actually open it first when we're in the location where we're building, just so that if the map cuts off, it doesn't cut off where we're building. I'd like to actually have the map show the area where we're building. I'm just going to open this up. I really shouldn't be digging through this andesite because it's really not going to be any good to me right now. The diorite's probably not going to be all that good for me either right now, but I've been digging a lot of it. Because what I really need is the cobblestone. Cobblestone is probably the only thing that I really need right down in here right now that I can see. And the cobblestone comes from this stone. So you mine stone and you get cobblestone. Okay, so let's see. We are going to convert the acacia wood. And I'm going to put it right there so that we use the acacia wood first. And then I'm going to make a crafting table, which is one of the other things that I need. I need a crafting table, I need a furnace, I need a bed. Those are just a few of the things that I'm going to have to get before I can actually go ahead and mine. I'm going to actually convert the jungle wood as well to planks. And I think the spruce I think we're going to cook. So first of all, let's throw that down. Let's go into it. It gives me a bigger crafting screen. So before I was only able to do a 2x2, now I'm able to do a 3x3 crafting grid. And so I'm going to get a furnace, because that's another one of the things that I need to have. I have a chest, and that's because I had the bonus chest at the first of the game and that I picked up. So I need that. I also need a full set of tools, stone or better. So eventually I will be getting those. In fact, we could probably get some of them now. Like I'm going to get a shovel. We're going to get a pickaxe. Actually, I like about 3 pickaxes, and our wood pickaxe ran out. So it would be good to replace that. And our axe, we'll just keep the wood axe until it runs out. And once it runs out, we'll replace it with a better axe. Either that, or if we end up getting to the point where we're ready to build before it runs out, then we'll just go ahead and start building. But we'll go ahead and change it out then. I highly doubt that it will be ready before then. I just heard a zombie, which means there is activity up above. Alright, and let's see, we're going to put the 2 of the pickaxes up. I like to have at least 1 empty spot down here, because that way if I get anything new, it will actually put it in this spot, this area down here. I'm putting that up. I want torches down, but I don't have any more torches. So what we need to do is we need to put this down. We need to open it up. We need to stick in this, and I don't want it to fuel. I want it to be cooked. And we're going to have to cook it with this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The jungle wood is what we're going to use. So that will cook 6 of it. And then we'll put a couple of sticks in to cook the last one. So let's see. And then we got our pickaxe. Alright, so put the pickaxe over here. So you can use the charcoal that you get from cooking wood to make more, to actually cook the wood, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use my planks to cook all of that, planks and sticks to cook all of that, because 1 thing of charcoal actually cooks 8, so I don't have 8 wood to cook, so we're not going to use that. Okay, I'm going to dig a hole over this way just to see if we can find something good. And I'm not seeing much that's good yet. This is usually longer than I'm normally go 12 long. So if we're going to do it based on a 12 scheme, then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check around, see if we get any coal or iron, and I don't see any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got dirt above us, which means that we are actually close to surface there. Could have water close to that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And still nothing. Nada. Haven't been able to find it. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! And we found iron! And coal. Awesome, awesome. This is perfect. This is exactly what we were looking for. So we can turn the rest of that charcoal into torches, because now we have coal and we can use the coal for cooking. So let's see, we're going to get all this coal if we can. Probably going to throw a torch down here in a minute so that we can get it all. Alright, this is awesome. Okay. So this is just a quick mine to get us our coal and our iron. It's the perfect thing to do at night because you really don't want to be out where all the bad guys are wandering around. You need to be able to light up a place. You might as well light up a smaller place when you first start a level or a world in Minecraft, because you're not going to have a whole lot of torches. And like I had to actually cook some charcoal just so that I could get my first few torches anyway. Because around the bonus chest there was only the one, and if you don't get a bonus chest you're not going to get any, and that means you're either going to have to get coal or charcoal fairly fast in the first day, in fact. So by getting the bonus chest and getting the one torch, I actually was able to put that off until the first part of night to get it. Okay, so now we need to go hurry and start smelting our iron because it's probably day. Yep, it's day, and we want to be able to get out of here and get up there. Okay, and let's see. Okay, we're gonna make all of our torches so that we can use up that. Oh bother, I was gonna make this into torches. Now I know what we'll do. We'll just put that right in there. And then let's see, we only had 4 iron, so that will go in right after this wood's done. Okay, and this can go right there. And we'll cook the fish here in a minute too.
Can I play?
No, you can't.
Okay.
So, yeah, my son just asked me if he could play, and I told him he couldn't play with me on this one because this is a recorded series. I might do some recordings with him at some point, but not right now, because I'm just barely getting started with this, and I don't want to complicate it more by having a series with him right now. We may do that later though. Let's see if we can find that sheep. Go hunt the sheep down, and then I'll come back for my other stuff. This might just be birchwood over here, but I did see the white, so let's see. Nope, nope, no sheep, no sheep, no sheep. Oh, there's some skeletons leftovers.
There we go.
We're getting a really full inventory, so we're going to need to do something to clear out some inventory. One thing I can do is I can put this arrow up there. Let's see, I think we might just have to throw some stuff away. But Let's see. Oh, look, there's some more oxides. We might as well get those. These are oxide daisies. And I've been collecting them, so I might as well keep collecting a few more. They might be one of the things we throw out, though, because they're not really important to us playing. Oh, there's some rotten flesh. So a zombie died right above us, burned up in the sun. Aha! We have discovered a sheep. Okay. So our other iron is probably done cooking, and we've probably wasted a little bit of charcoal, which is unfortunate, but it was worth it to chase this sheep down. And we take away his wool. Oh, and he's going to eat right away, which is awesome. Okay, we do not need a spider eye. We'll throw the spider eye away, because we need wool a lot more than we need a spider eye. Okay, so that gives us 4 wool. Now let's boogie on back to that little hidey hole we dug. If I can remember where it was. Don't tell me we're lost already. I don't think so. I think the hidey hole is over this way. Yeah. Yep, right down in there. Somewhere right down here anyway. Where did it go? Aha, I see light. Okay, so we can move on still. Okay, you know what? I don't need torches here. We need to gather up my stuff and we need to get out of here. We won't be staying here another night, so there's no reason that we need to worry about.
The cactus. Well, you do need cactus. You don't need the that stone next to the cobblestone, Dad. Don't need that.
Let's throw the diorite away, and we also threw the rotten flesh away because we really don't need it. But somehow we're gonna have to get this stuff too. So what we're gonna do is we're going to convert a few things. Let's see. We need, first of all, we're gonna get sticks. It says, you can't get sticks because you have too much other stuff. So we'll just throw that out for the minute, and we'll get some more sticks. And we'll throw the rotten flesh away again, because we don't need the rotten flesh. And we'll get more sticks. And that picked up the diorite. And now we want to make torches, but we want to make torches out of this. So we're going to go like this. We're going to stick that there and that there. And that makes torches. And then we're going to use up that for torches. Of course, that means we have 4 extra torches. So we might as well leave torches here. Because we have more torches than we need. Oh, and we missed a coal. That's no good. Looks like we might actually be staying another night here. Anyway, but we can make a bed so we could actually sleep through the night. Sticks? Why would we be leaving sticks? I'd rather leave diorite than sticks. Okay, we want to make a bed. Oh, I don't have any planks left.
You don't have any what?
Or any wood. That could be a problem.
You can make a frame.
Okay, so.
Now you can make a frame. A picture.
Alright, so what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to put down. Yeah. I'm going to have to put down this chest and go get us some wood. And eventually we can come back and get this chest, I guess. Get all this stuff that we really don't need, but we kind of want. So we'll... Cactus, we want to keep the cactus, but we don't necessarily need it right away. So we might as well stick it in there. I like the bone in order to make bone meal.
Or you make a
I'm
tin of
going to
wool.
make a iron sword to use up my other iron. Okay, and we need to go chop some trees, so we're going to put that down. We don't need granite in our inventory. Okay, now let's go see if we can hurry and get a tree or two before night. Oh good, there's trees real close. Oh look, a baby chick. And a cow. Alright, we have birch saplings, but we do not have oak saplings. I just want a small tree. I don't want a big tree. So we'll hit this tree right here. And I do like oak wood. It's probably your standard wood, the wood that you're going to use most when you're playing Minecraft. And so I'll get some of that. And we're going to break the leaves so we can get our saplings like we did last time too. Let's break this tree down. Take it on out. Alright. So, yeah, we will actually end this episode and we'll actually start a second episode probably fairly soon to get us the rest of the way there. I'm going to split it up a little bit because I don't want any of the episodes to go too long with this. Otherwise it becomes a mammoth of a task just to try and watch the whole thing. And I want you to be able to get the whole effect of the ordeal and of everything that we're doing. So get rid of this tree and it's gone. Now where's those other leaves? Okay, did we get how many saplings we get? We got 3. That's enough saplings, but where did the other tree go that we chopped down? And where is my hidey hole? I think it was over here. Yeah, okay, we're not going to worry about the other leaves that we chopped. We're just going to hurry and go over to the hidey hole. And I think what we'll do is we'll put the bed down. Make a bed. Put a bed down. Go to sleep. Guess I should actually get the wool out first. Alright. There we go. And then we need our planks. Just going to turn it all into planks. And then I'm going to pull my bed out. I'm going to throw those up. Bring this bed on down. And we're going to slap that bed right down there. Alright. Now, let's see. Okay. And that is going to be... Oh, block the hole. We don't want baddies coming in.
While you're sleeping.
Yeah. So we're going to put that right there. And then... Okay.
Go to bed.
So, this is the Roach Throcia, and that is the end of our first episode of this great and wonderful field.